We work for Mr. Tunstall as regulators. We regulate any stealing of his property. We're damn good, too. Mr. Tunstall's got a soft spot for runaways, derelicts, vagrant types. But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
So we're on Dead Dog Saloon with Nemesis. I had to play a few games with him to get used to the best strategy. And what I go for here is to try and injure the first person with my tentacle, and if there are people nearby then injure them as well, but infect the first person and then just take the rest of the hits from, you know, window vaults, or when someone's going to make it to a pallet but are just out of your reach, but otherwise just using his basic attack. So I get the first hit on the squad. Decide to go for this in case she throws a pallet, which she does. And I see how we have our first infection. And I absolutely lose track of her here. I'd assume she'd go to this pallet. The zombie with his arms outstretched shows me that she's camping this pallet. And he downs her for me. She downs her for me. I was ready there for my tentacle. But yeah, sometimes the zombies are helpful. Other times they're not. They do get stuck. I'm trying to corral this person here into my zombie. I have no idea what path they've taken. The generator for the main building is gone. That's okay, we don't want to defend that anyway. Although it might be easy with Nemesis if I'd had a chance to get to tier 2 first, but it's one of the things I've learned: you can't push it with Nemesis. If you try to force get in tier 3, you'll get tier 3 by the end of the game. So it's best just to take your basic attacks, and if they give you the opportunity for a tentacle hit, then take it. I see arms outstretched on that zombie to my right, so I know there are people over there. Based on the gens they've finished, that looks like it's going to be my 3 gen. Not one ahead of me, but the one on the platform and the 2 off to my left. Totally didn't see that coming. And it turns out the whole team is here swarming. It's a good opportunity now to try and infect everyone. I missed that first strike. I see they're going to the house. There's nothing in the house for me, so I'm not going to chase that. Especially since I haven't prepped it all properly neither. So yeah, I'm thinking these 3 gens I want to keep now, which is why I ignore that one behind me to the right. Just want to make sure there's no progression on any of these 3 gens first. See someone over there, and this has got a lot of progress on it. Detective Tap's been working away. Tried to get a technical strike there, but I'm so used to Pyramid Head locking you in his animation when he goes to do that, that I carried on pressing forward and actually missed. Here's someone heal behind us, but I really need to go back and kick this gen. And sure enough, there's an injured clawed out on it. I do get the pallet out of her straight away. Get a bit stuck there, so I can't get back in time. Go for a tentacle strike here, and she just dives straight into me. Did not expect that. See Tap's coming back for the generator, but I'm thinking I can get a quick hit through here, or maybe get the pallet out of the way. There's neither, so I need to go back to this gen. Really pressuring this gen. I want to keep the zombie there, because he's kind of guarding it for me as well. I see a zombie go for someone there, so put this part to come back. They down someone, and they down the Tap for me as well. I think it's Claudette and Tap. So that's massive pressure. 2 people down, 2 gens. See no one's on these 2 generators, and you know no one's on that because they just got downed. So our 3 gen is safe. But ideally, we need someone dead here. So I'm not going to leave this hook. If we can't kill anyone, we need to at least get that person into struggle. And sure enough, if I'd have circled that building, this Yun would have got a free save. So we're just trying to injure her and go back to the hook, as we see the zombie's arms outstretched. She runs back to the hook as well, so we down her. No intention of hooking her. I want to force this other healthy person, the Meg, to come out. Weaken this loop here. Whilst they're there. Yeah, they got that gen. So we're kind of just looking at 2 gens now. And really, we desperately need somebody dead. So it's less about the generators and more just about slugging people now. I tried to flick on Yun there, but I don't think you can do that. You can strafe into hits. You get Meg with exactly the same shot. See the zombie with his arms outstretched over there. So now that's where the 4th survivor is. And the other one is here. Just trade there. I don't know if he's going to blind me with the flashlight, so I'll chase him off. After being blinded once, I can't really risk. And just as my back is turned, Yun comes in for the heal. Down her straight away. I'm trying to get the pallet out of the way here, just to make this a lot weaker. And I'm standing too close. Someone has healed. We do have 2 people down, 1 person injured, so got a lot of pressure. So we just need to kill these off. I think he was going to pick up this person here. Again, we're not going to waste chasing all the way around. And here's the healthy Meg. Infection on her. See, no one's on the hook, so I destroy this pallet. All the resources around this hook are going now. Really should have opened this up. I'm trying to moonwalk on him here, but he's gone straight for the vault. And with that not being practiced, I don't have time to chase him through there. That's an easy unhook if I let him pull me into that part. He comes back out. We get into the window vault. They rescue. Just punch that zombie to get out of the way. So I want to quickly get him back on the hook and then pressure these survivors before they have time to heal. So he gets injured by the zombie, and just as I'm about to punch her and get her down, he finishes it for me. Brilliant. And we have someone dead now. This Yun should be under the hook, but I can't see it for the life of me. I think she's there, she's crawled into a bush, but I'm not getting any prompt to pick her up. So I'm at odds what to do here. I decide to go and check these 2 generators. And someone just gets infected in front of me. Which is the Claudette. Take the injure. She's in a bad part of the map here. The Yun has been picked up. So we need to get Claudette down now. Punch a cactus there. And we get Claudette down. And here we're just going to try and repeat the process. A thrilling tremors that tells us no one's on these 2 gens. Or no one's on all 3 gens, in fact. But they finished that far ones. I can't really defend that. That's Claudette's first hook. And now I've gone away somewhere and healed. Kill this zombie because they should respawn farther from you. I'm hoping it respawns in this corner or somewhere near where they're healing, which I'm assuming is over there. I hear that little hiss and he has respawned. Unfortunately, he's respawned behind me. I was expecting him to spawn over there, so I could stay in this corner. There's a zombie in that corner, but as you see, he's spawned behind me. But as it turns out, it's actually not too bad. They've rescued. I assume they go to the house, but instead they decide to come over. Yun comes in for the body block. Again, I try a flick. I should really be doing this straight, so I know they work. Just take the injure on her. I'm not interested in really getting her down. If we can just tunnel Claudia out, we will do. Like I say, with one gen left. And someone actually is working on this. Mega game. I could have hit it with a tentacle strike there, because there's not a lot of space to dodge. But, like I say, I found that's the best way to play him, not to get too fixated on trying to tear up. Zombie swipes at someone there, which is a Claudette, and just corrals her straight into me. So we take this. And Thrilling Triumphs has shown us that nobody's on gens again as well, which is really good. So realistically, I'm playing for a draw here at this point. But when I see this zombie, looks like they're chasing someone, but again, this is not a very effective part of the map to have him in. I know it may have been on someone, but if we could make him respawn over here, it'd be closer to these two gens, which are all I've got left. And we know they've been working on this. Give this a kick to get some aggression. A quick look about, but really, yeah, expect them to rescue, so... That's the only logical thing. If no one's on generator, she's got to be circling round to unhook, or the two of them healing somewhere. Here the one this, I'm hoping my terror radius will make them drop. But they don't, so I decide to come round, ready my tentacle, and actually get one of those strafe hits on the Claudette. Let's go straight for the basic attack with Yun. The Claudette, because we know she's dead now. Get a bit stuck on the corner here. Because I'm also trying to keep an eye on that zombie in the distance there. Pick Yun up to try and bait the last survivor into coming for the rescue, and then if they don't, then I've won. But I noticed Thrilling Tremors has come off cooldown, so I drop her and pick her up to get that to proc. And there's no one on generators, so I know she must be close. She's either sat on the hatch, or she's waiting somewhere nearby for me to go away and get the rescue. So with it being too far to go that way, to go on those gens, and we know no one's on them, and we also know no one's on that gen behind me, I just try to take long lines of sight, see if I can catch her approaching. I mean, she could be in the main building just above me for all I know. So yeah, I'll just give her a really difficult choice here. Either trade with your friend, or one of you will die, or wait, and if she's lucky, if she's found the hatch, then she will get out. Either way, like I say, I take a 3k as a win. Again, since I'm here, I don't need that zombie there, so I'm trying to get them to respawn, hopefully somewhere near where Meg is hiding. We hear that hiss that gives us the proc to say the zombies respawned, and they're going towards that generator. But with him not having his arms outstretched, I don't think they're on that. Anyway, with the last person dying, I'm going to go look for hatch. Right in front of me. Now we just need to look at door placement, which isn't the best, but we do have a zombie in this corner, so I can just glance at this and go back. Take a quick look at the zombie. He's scanning for something. One more glance and see his arms outstretched, which means she's over here. So again, I try to sort of circle around to corral her into him. He's turned away and lost interest, so she's no longer here. And then we see her again. There's nothing left in this area now. So take the tentacle strike just for points at this point. And go for the same hit as before and get it again. That's the third time we've got her with this same. And here we go straight through. That's the real advantage with Nemesis. He doesn't really slow down when he breaks stuff. So it's quicker than you do in like your normal default breaking animation. I think it's something like 0.5 of a second faster, but yeah, every second counts. And we get her down. Like I say, I wasn't really aiming for a 4K there, but she did the right thing. Give her a pat on the back. Job well done. And yeah, I think with a bit of map knowledge, Nemesis would be a strong killer. Because he's kind of like the Executioner, where you have to think where people are going and have your tentacle ready ahead of time for like window bolts, pallet slams, and then just taking advantage of some that's slightly out of your reach. Oh, right, 4 in there as well. Surprising. But yeah.